Hi, this is Nadine with DIY Sweets. Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make homemade Coolwhip. I know a lot of you who are not from the United States can't find Coolwhip, and there's a whole bunch of other people out there who would like to make recipes that have Coolwhip in it, but you don't really like all the chemicals in that are in Coolwhip. The recipe I'm going to show you is all natural ingredients, and of course it tastes really good, just like Coolwhip. So let's get started. I have my pan here, and I'm going to put 1/4 cup of water in the pan. Now in this bowl I've got 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin, and I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top of the water. That's now going to sit for 2 to 3 minutes until it's all dissolved in there. This has now been sitting in there for 2 to 3 minutes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our heat on to medium-low. We're just going to stir this until we can see that it's clear and dissolved. When this becomes all dissolved and cleared in here, that means I'm not going to see any grains. I'm then going to let this cool to room temperature. I'm just going to keep stirring this until it's completely dissolved. And it doesn't take a whole lot. We're not trying to get this up to a simmer, not trying to get this up to boil. We're just trying to dissolve the gelatin. All right. As you can see, that looks pretty much dissolved. It's nice and clear, so now we're just going to take this off the heat and let it come to room temperature. It's a little bit warm, but it's not all that warm, so it won't take that long. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes when this is cooled down. The gelatin has now come to room temperature. What we're going to do next is we're going to take this bag, and in the bag we're going to put 1 tablespoon of whipped cream and 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. We're now going to close the bag up, and we're just going to go like this, and we're going to mush it all together until this is completely mushed together. As you can see, it didn't take a whole lot to do it. It's all dissolved in. And we are now ready to mix up our Coolwhip. We are now going to put this cream of tartar mixture into our bowl. And there's not a whole lot in there, so you just got to squeeze it out so you can get it all out, because we want that to be in with our whipped cream. We're now going to add the rest of our whipping cream. We started out with 1 3/4 cup whipping cream, and then we took 1 tablespoon out for the cream of tartar. So now we have the total 1 3/4 cup whipping cream in there and the cream of tartar. Oh, and we want to add the sugar. This is 3 tablespoons of sugar. Then we're going to turn this on. And we want to mix this on medium speed for about 2 minutes. Once this begins to start thickening up, we will add the gelatin mixture to it. Okay, this is starting to thicken up. I'm going to turn this off and lower it so that it's easier to dump this in. Once I have that in, I'm going to raise this back up and let it keep mixing. We're now going to add the vanilla. And then we're just going to keep whipping that till it's the consistency we want. Let's bring that down and let's check out the consistency. You see, it's almost there. I think I want a little bit thicker, not a whole lot. So I'm just going to bring that back up and give it like another 15 seconds to a minute. All right, we don't want to get butter. So I think we're ready. This has now been whipped up, and all we're going to do is put it in a bowl that has a lid and store it in the fridge till we're ready to use it. Now this should be about the consistency, the amount of 1 tub of Coolwhip. Now I just need to cover this and store it in the fridge till we're ready to use. This is Nadine with DIY Sweets and our homemade Coolwhip. Enjoy knowing that this is healthier than the store-bought stuff, and it makes the stuff taste just as good as when you buy the Coolwhip. Happy baking!